taunting the defense with some dance moves, runs down and rips the ball away. But wasn't done there. Pushes the ball and gets their teammate an easy layup. Up next, we stay in the playground with Man Got Him 804. Back-to-back rejections. Pushes... 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against Montreal. Well, for Montreal, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. You think about the most complete players in the game. Anthony Davis on that list. Shaq, is there anything left for him to work on?
Yeah, about 6 or 7 things. N-O-T-H.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, D.A. Thank you. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Montreal. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. They're 5 spots away. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bogdanovich out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Ingram, and it's the small forward. And for Montreal, Davis is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Simmons in at the point. And in this one, 2 prolific offenses, Brent, going head-to-head. What was the best offensive team you ever played for?
Well, the most fun I had, Kevin, and enjoyed the most was in Seattle for the Supersonics. Now, we're going to have to explain to some of the kids who that is. But I think the most efficient and the most programmed offense certainly was in San Antonio for Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs, having the anchor Tim Duncan down on the block.
The Seattle Supersonics. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Davis, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, to look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Anunoby. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Now, this is one of the things at his size that separates AD from the rest of the league. He makes all of those hard shots just look so easy and effortless.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I know Kyrie is not the biggest guy on the floor, but he is built to take that kind of contact.
Floats one up, and Simmons with the layup.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And here is Irving. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, LaVine. The shot comes out. Gordon with the defensive effort. Gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jordan. Ingram outside. Steps back and fires. And that one, good.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Simmons passes to Anunoby. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now here's Levine against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Pass to Simmons. Davis with it. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 6 points for Davis.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Bogdanovich wide open. And the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Levine with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
Now Levine. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Levine against Bogdanovich. Outside Jordan. Davis against Gordon. Dishes it to Jordan. From deep 3-point range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Montreal trails by 9. Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Floats one. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Now here's Irving, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Gordon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Levine. Outside, Simmons. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's what Montreal's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Thomas Bryant. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Anunoby. Now here's Davis, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And masterful possession from Levine. He's so lethal at shooting once he catches it.
Here's Rose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Simmons gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Irving against Fox. And here's Irving. He's got 8. the pass to Rose. Jordan trying to free himself up. They get it back. He had props for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Now here's Levine. Here's Davis. Gordon with the defensive effort. Outside Korver. He shoots again and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Davis dishes to Fox. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Irving with it. Releases. Simmons pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Davis against Korver. Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Another miss by Fox.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
It's tipped. Inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Montreal shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And Montreal making a change here. Jones is checked in.
What's up?
You often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have, the favorite shooting spot?
Most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do.
Right.
Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's the star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the 3. If he goes left, he's spinning back. I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity is not just the player, but the players around the player. That's where you can make it happen.
That's interesting.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Korver, following the miss by Anthony Davis.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Floats it up for Davis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Shot from 12. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Levine.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And that one's good by Davis.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Rose, taking a look at his stats, is averaging around 9.5 points a game. That one goes in. Hachimura's got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Fox. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. He gets that one. And it's 7 points for Zach LaVine.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rose, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Back to Davis. And Jones has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the visiting team going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Marjanovic is out there with Šarić. Then it's Rose. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Hachimura in at the 3.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Wright looking around. Pass to Davis. Back to Wright. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Wright's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Montreal. Last game for Montreal, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Rose passes to Šarić. Harris outside. For the 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Montreal the other way.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
Here's Rose after the basket by Montreal, and it's sent back by Lopez. Goes back up, and no problem from Rose as he finishes at the rim. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
So for Montreal, Ryan is checked in for Lopez, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Davis. Now here's Rose. Sharge outside. Here's Hachimura. Defended by Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the layup is good. Wright's got 5 now.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Rose. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
You see how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harris finds Sharge. Back to Harris. Got a piece of it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And he gets it back on the wing, Harris. Over Wright. Harris, no good. And here's Montreal stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Basket good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
The visitors with the ball, and they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the third of 7 straight on the road. Here's Rose, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Simmons, he's checked in for Montreal. Free throw, good. Rose. Brent, offensive versatility, all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket, and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
Here's Wright, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Wright outside. The kick out to Fox. 4 on the clock. For 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ingram outside. He dishes it to Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Montreal trails by 6. Outside, Fox. Pass to Bryant. Over Rose. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And to have someone, Brent, with the size and the strength of Green play with the energy he does, it's a huge boost to any team.
Yeah, lots of talk last year about Jermichael Green really stepping into his own, starting to really own what it is he can do to impact any given game. He's a bit of a journeyman. He's traveled around a little bit between San Antonio and Memphis, but his role with the Clippers last year really put him in a nice spot for him to show off his skill set.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Derrick Rose. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Fox passes to Bryant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Levine's checked in for Montreal.
One shot.
And that one misses. Being 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Montreal trails by 6. He feeds it to Bryant. For Montreal, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Bryant hits them both.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now here's Simmons. Doesn't go that time. Jordan with some nice D. Irving looking for an opening. Jordan kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Gordon. There's the dish to Irving. Lock at 6. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Anunoby. Montreal trails by 6. In the corner, it's Levine. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Levine's got 9.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
It's Ingram on the wing. Outside Jordan, passes to Gordon. Outside Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Outside Levine. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Montreal. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul. Irving passes to Jordan. Ingram against Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Ingram missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bryant, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Right against Irving. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
He kicks it to Ingram. Poked loose. Anunoby passes to Simmons. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Elbow shot is on the way. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they continue to control the glass.
1:41 left to play in the first half. Elbow shot. Again, Montreal scores.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So for Montreal, Brook Lopez is checked in for Thomas Bryant. Davis comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Derek Jones in for DeLon Wright. But they recover it. It's Levine atop the key. Montreal again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Jordan. Five to shoot. Korver gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Korver's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you give room to Kyle Korver, he's going to burn you. You have to play up on him and get him to drive.
And the rejection by Marjanovic.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pulls up. High post. Irving can't get it to go.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
That'll do it for the first half. The away team, they lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Just got to come out with an intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. The guys are in a great.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A nice show being put on tonight by DeAndre Jordan. He had 12 points, 13 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Anthony Davis is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And Bogdanovich kicks to Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Anunoby. No good that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ingram dishes to Gordon. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Gordon. Irving against LaVine. Irving misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
And it's been a tough game for him offensively. And Simmons has got the ball here for Montreal. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Irving against Simmons. Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for LaVine.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Davis down low, defended by Gordon, and finished off by Bryant.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm. Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Ingram outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along, he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Simmons. And he ends up missing both free throws.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Fox. Here's Davis with the second effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Just excellent recognition by Anthony Davis to sell the shot fake. Gets the defense up in the air. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Gordon.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Jordan, the pass to Ingram. That's tipped. They get it back. Here's Bogdanovich. 10 points for him. Back to Jordan. Over LaVine. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich. 14 points for Jordan. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
The pass to Bryant. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here is Fox. He's got 10. Good D by Jordan. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Ingram. That one, no good. And it's Montreal the other way. To the middle, here's Fox. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Irving finds Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got 12 points in the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to Davis. Shot from 16. Jump shot is good. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't know how you contest AD's jump shot. I mean, look how tall he is and where he shoots it from. Nobody's bothering that.
Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach Levine. Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot
which is everything shooting. Free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league? Right. As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
Here's Fox. 12 points for him. Pass to Davis. Levine deciding where to go with it. And the 3 off target. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Got that one up quick. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job at pulling the trigger when he's open.
Here's Davis. An easy 2 points on the way.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Wright. Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Rose against Fox. Rose kicks to Harris. Back to Rose. The second chance effort, and Marjanovic with the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Rose against Fox. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Montreal. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jones in the post, guarded by Korver. Fox against Rose. Pulls it from 20. Again, Montreal scores.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And that one's good, Marjanovic. And so it's Montreal now. 11-point game. Up top, Fox. He's covered by Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
That one is off.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Saric is checked in for Green. Offensive rebound, and that one's good, Marjanovic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the paint. And there's Levine on the assist by Fox. And that's 15 points for Zach Levine.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Fox against Rose. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Rose has got 9.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Montreal trails by 12. Outside, Fox. The shot. Here's Davis. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Saric kicks to Rose. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 11.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fox. Connects from 3-point range. Fox has got 12 points here in the second half.
And De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Korver against Levine. Saric dishes to Rose. Back to Saric. It's rebounded by Montreal. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Lopez finds Fox. Levine with it. 3-pointer. Saric grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Montreal making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Rose in the post. Simmons is there. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. 5 on the clock, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Montreal. Fox looking it over. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Fox. From 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. Fox has got it back down to within single digits for Montreal. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 13.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
And so it's the visiting team. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Kyle Korver. Ingram is out there with Gordon. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Rose in at the guard position.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Here's Rose. Got a piece of it. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Rose. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And this is what Rose brings to the table. When he gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that pedal.
And Bryant kicks to Simmons. Fox passes to Davis. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ingram dishes to Korver. Pass to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Over Simmons. And there's Rose on the assist by Gordon. 17 points for Rose. Montreal trails by 13. Fox passes to Davis. Back to Fox. Pulls up. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Fox has got 24 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rose with the ball. Gordon finds Ingram. Knocked away. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Pass to Jordan. Tries again. That shot no good. Nice D from Bryant. And so Simmons will bring it up for Montreal. They trail by 9 points. Anunoby passes to Bryant. Fox against Bogdanovich. Fox goes in. Gordon with the defensive effort. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Ingram kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Jordan. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 5. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the visitors now. They've led by as many as 14 points. The pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Simmons. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Gordon dishes to Irving. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the way-in.
Well, Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. He's pulling out the soft and delicate floater.
Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got 28 points for the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Passes it to Gordon. Davis against Ingram. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fox against Bogdanovich. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And stolen by Simmons. Kicks to Fox. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bryant up top. Dishes it to Simmons. Count it, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Levine's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. That one misses for Simmons.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And he gets it to go. And that's 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
They get the rebound, and Davis puts it in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Irving against Simmons. Poked away. Here's Anunoby. Outside, Simmons. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Irving. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And he slams it one-handed.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And with confidence, 50% from the field so far. On the wing, Irving. And ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Davis. Over Irving. Off the left rim and out.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game, Aaron Gordon, still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
First one falls for him. And Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower pace system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the D.
Now Simmons, left side Davis. Over Gordon. And it's Davis missing. Simmons against Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Simmons inside. He's covered by Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Davis. Over Ingram. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 22 points.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Levine dishes to Bryant. Back to Levine. Over Bogdanovich. And there's Levine on the assist by Bryant. 17 points for Zach Levine. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Montreal. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Now, here is Irving. Ingram outside. He kicks to Jordan. Outside Gordon. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Irving for 3. The shot missing. And it's Montreal the other way. The pass to Anunoby to take the lead. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Anunoby's got the lead up to 2 now for Montreal. At 42% in this final quarter. Irving against Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded close. 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter. 1:10 left in the fourth. Here's Davis. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving against Simmons. Lobs it up for Jordan. Yes!
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
Montreal calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
He's put on a
shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
On the wing, Davis, defended by Gordon. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And an intentional foul right there. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Montreal calls timeout. They're down by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And here is Simmons. Looking to end the run. Kick out to Levine. Davis, the pass to Simmons. Here's Anunoby. Montreal again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you look confident tonight offensively. What got you going?
My teammates have confidence, and they're comfortable with me making the right basketball play on the block. Starting to get double a little bit, so just have to work on passing out of the post and just taking what the defense gives me.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
reaches that coveted legend status gets a nod here on NBA 2K TV.
That's right. We love to admire your hard work and dedication. So without further ado, let's check out the latest legends in NBA 2K20. For all of you that are close to reaching that legend status, keep going, because you know what? You're just that much closer to getting dropped off in that iconic helicopter.
And next week, we're
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. Now let's take a moment to check it. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys.
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Gordon out there with Jordan. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And for Vancouver, they've got Drummond. Morant is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Jordan. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
Now here's Morant. A 17-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And here is Irving. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. That shot, no good. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Kept alive, goes up again, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Good D by Thompson.
And, you know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The athleticism of Middleton puts defenders in a rough spot. I mean, sometimes you just have to whack him and hope he misses the shot.
Vancouver shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2 guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Middleton hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Jordan. Irving with it. 29 points for him last game again. 5 on the clock. Ingram outside. Lets the 3 fly.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can to at least challenge it and disrupt the shooter.
Here's Morant. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become
a strength as his finishing improves every year.
That free throw good from Thompson. You know what, Greg, you're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
On its way from Irving for two, and he overshot that one, missing. Vancouver leading by 5. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 7 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gordon finds Ingram. Over Middleton. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
In that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Passes to Cauley Stein. He kicks to Middleton. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ingram. On the wing, Irving. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Gordon inside, defended by Drummond. Outside, Irving. From deep. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Morant. Here's Cauley Stein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And Cauley Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Bogdanovich looking around. Shot clock at 5. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. so he hits the technical free throw.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Here's Morant following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Thompson with it, now guarded by Bogdanovic. The shot by Thompson, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Marjanovic passes to Bogdanovic. Marjanovic kicks to Irving. Ingram against Middleton. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Being a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. To the inside, Marjanovic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
Morant kicks to Middleton. Thompson up top. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's 9 points for Klay Thompson.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Irving surveying the floor. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Good. Now here's Irving. He has 6. On the wing, Gordon fires the 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Vancouver leading by 6. And here's Morant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Drummond trying to get himself free, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now, here is Irving. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And that one's good, Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Middleton outside. And the pass to Thompson. No good on the 3. To the paint, here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, you talk about the explosive athletes in the NBA, the most explosive athletes. I would think Aaron Gordon has to be on your list. I mean, this guy has great feet, tremendous speed, and he puts both to use on both ends of the floor.
Throw good, Gordon. And the athleticism is obvious for Gordon, but he continues, Clark, to still work on his skill game.
I love the fact that he's continuing to improve. He's grown as a shooter and a playmaker. He's always been a pretty good ball handler and passer, and we really forget how young he is, man. This guy still has a lot of room to grow.
Gordon hits both of them.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's the floater. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Korver. Pass to Hachimura. Over Hardaway. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Rubio, the pass to Anthony. Over Gordon. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Korver dishes to Rose. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Hardaway. Outside Korver. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Limitless is Korver's range, and he can make any shot in the gym, even from way downtown.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Outside Gasol. That's good, it's Rubio with the assist. And Vancouver leads by 2.
Man, you've really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
Rubio with the rebound. And Hardaway gets it to go. And now a 4-point Vancouver lead.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Marjanovic, he gets it in there. Marjanovic has got 6.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's the break. Gordon, the pass to Korver. Passes it to Marjanovic. Gasol with the steal. Outside Hardaway. 1:24 left in the first quarter. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rose against Rubio. Anthony, the pass to Gasol. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gasol's got his second basket of the night, being 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here's Rose, rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Just 5 to shoot. With some arc and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The free throw drops for Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Both free throws good from Rose. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Gasol. Oh, Griffin in position. Outside for Gasol. Hardaway for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Ray Thompson has been leading the charge for Vancouver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this team has shown their toughness and determination, and Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Vancouver, who they've got, Anthony is out there with Griffin. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Gasol in at the 5. Rose against Rubio. Harris outside. Back to Green. 6 to shoot over Gasol. Green, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to Hardaway. The 3. They get it again. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And it's a 6-point Vancouver lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Rose kicks to Harris. Pass to Jordan. From 12 feet out, Vancouver pulls it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Inside, here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does, seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Rose looking around. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Anthony. And it's Morant in for Ricky Rubio.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now Morant. Middleton left side. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on you.
Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Drummond's checked in for Vancouver. He's perfect from the line this time. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant with it. With the teardrop, Sharge grabs the board. On the wing, Harris. Kicks it to Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got 12.
And once he started feeling it, Irving just decided to make it his night. And he's done that in a big way.
Passes it to Middleton. From outside, off the mark. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Ingram. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Takes the 3. And it's Irving missing.
No, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the 1 in the first.
Griffin draws the double. Another shot. In deep, Drummond drops it in. And Vancouver leads by 7.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Vancouver making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. Morant kicks to Drummond. Thompson looking for an opening. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Thompson against Bogdanovich. All alone. And he nails the jumper. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one. Vancouver leading by 5. Morant passes to Drummond. Thompson against Bogdanovich. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Thompson outside. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now, here's Irving. Tight defense on him. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. Morant passes to Cauley Stein. The dish now to Middleton. That shot missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
You know, his teammates calling him the slender man. Brandon Ingram, not much more than 200 lbs, but adding strength has been a focus. And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And with Brandon Ingram and his size, he could benefit from adding a few pounds.
Well, you know, his teammates call him Tiny Dog. Dog because of his determination. That's a positive thing. The tiny part in reference to his slight frame. Time to bulk it up, young fella. Weight room.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. They get a hand on it. Shorts dishes to Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Morant kicks to Thompson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Irving with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working
to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Thompson finds Coley Stein. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. That'll put Willie Cauley-Stein on the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. For Vancouver, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Clark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you remember when Aaron Gordon came into the league, Clark, some questioned whether he had the size to play the power forward position. Not anymore.
Yeah, you take a look at what's important at that position. It's about mobility, versatility, and skill set, and he certainly fits the bill nicely there. He can defend the 3 or even some 4 positions and brings a lot of energy at both ends.
Marjanovic checked in for Bogdanovic. Now the pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Morant. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Thompson. Vancouver leading by 6. Morant kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Middleton. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Gordon's got 5.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
And here we go. Šorić, the fast break chance from the baseline. Korver, no luck. Vancouver shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The pass to Morant. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Here's Irving. Drummond trying to get himself free, and the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Morant passes to Drummond. Pass to Middleton from downtown. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Marjanovic. On the wing, Gordon, defended by Middleton. Outside Irving, stolen by Middleton. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That one's good from the corner. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Irving double team. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closer, and they pick up 2. Irving's got 23.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now, here's Morant. He's covered by Irving. Outside Hardaway. Down low. Middleton finds Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by Marjanovic. Here's Šarić. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Vancouver up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your...
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Marjanovic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Irving. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 2-guard spot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Vancouver working the ball around now. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Drummond, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Bogdanovic wide open. It's good from long range. Bogdanovic has got his third bucket of the night.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. He dishes it to Middleton. Back to Cauley-Stein. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Cauley-Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
Hachimura, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shot from the low block, and that one hits back iron.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
First free throw is good. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score, and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Vancouver. Ingram passes to Irving. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Morant kicks to Thompson. Middleton the pass to Drummond. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ingram passes to Hachimura. Can't hit that one. Griffin with some nice D. Trying to get open is Thompson. Griffin's shot is good. And Vancouver leads by 6.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Irving with a clean look. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Morant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 11 points for John Morant.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
And that one's good, Irving.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To the middle. Shot's good by Middleton. He's got 11.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Here's Irving. Vancouver pulls it in. Drummond's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Griffin. Hachimura grabs the miss. Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Passes it to Drummond. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Middleton with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And it's Drummond with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here. And Vancouver with some changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Chris Middleton. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Morant. Thompson finds Rubio. Outside Anthony. The pass to Thompson. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 17.
And he's an assassin from long range. With his size and quick release, coupled with the consistency, Thompson is a very hard man to guard beyond the arc.
Outside Gordon. It's Ingram on the wing. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition. Just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aaron Gordon.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Rubio kicks to Anthony. Pass to Rubio. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Thompson outside, takes a three. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Yeah, and he tried to work the spin move that time, and it went about as well as you'd expect.
They now take the lead.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Vancouver. Here's Rose. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Rejected by Gasol. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Vancouver working the ball around now. Anthony's shot is off. Hitting straight 49% from the field. Here's Rose. Good D by Rubio.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Back to Griffin. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Marjanovic checked in for Hachimura. A free throw drops for Griffin. Here's Rose. Rejected by Gasol. And they get it back. And it goes down 2 points. Marjanovic has got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Gasol. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Rose. Harris outside. Back to Rose. From deep. Vancouver pulls it in.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And there it is for him. A stellar 60% since the halftime break. Pass to Marjanovic. To the inside, Korver. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 5. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Griffin. And the layup's good off the glass. Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Free throw drops for Rose. Vancouver making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. .149 left in the 3rd quarter, and out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession. Big bodies and soft hands, well, that's what these guys possess. Top assisting centers and power forwards this year. fourth, Blake Griffin.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Griffin with the steal. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Griffin with the ball. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Tipped away. Korver passes to Marjanovic. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Vancouver shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Anthony, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Rubio against Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. The free throw drops for Rose, and Vancouver with some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Anthony. Thompson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Morant in for Ricky Rubio. And Rose drops them both. Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Irving finds Rose. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. Back to the action after this word. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
We're in good shape.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Morant. Chris Middleton is out there with Griffin. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center position.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
Passes to Thompson. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 20.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. Vancouver pulls it in. Cauley Stein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Griffin passes to Morant. Back to Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And he makes the first. Drummond's checked in for Cauley Stein. No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Chris Middleton. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Irving. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Irving passes to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Gordon. Buried from 15 feet out.
Gordon's jumper really looking good, showing you how dangerous he is from the mid-range.
Here's Morant. Griffin trying to get open, and it's Morant missing. Gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Corver. Great D that time from Griffin. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Irving attacking, and he makes that one. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now here's Morant, covered by Irving. Now Morant. Down low, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
On the wing, Thompson. Thompson is double. Here's Griffin, and he slams it down right on top of Jermichael Green.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Irving double team. Here's Green. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Outside, Green. And a deep 3 from Irving. And Griffin sends it back. Thompson against Gordon. Thompson up top. Shot from free throw range. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Bogdanovich against Thompson. Inside. Here's Irving. No good that time. Great D that time from Griffin. Thompson for 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Irving's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the pass to Ingram. Drummond working against Green. Outside, Bogdanovich. They double him with Middleton. Bogdanovich finds Ingram. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Pass to Thompson. At the elbow, Griffin. The putback. It's good on the putback. And Vancouver leads by 3.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
Yes, sir. He is dialed in. 6 of 6 in the quarter and looking for more.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And he recovers it. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Middleton. And that one's good. Ingram.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now here's Morant. Covered by Irving. Pass to Thompson. Here's Drummond. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Drummond's got 24 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Irving dishes to Gordon. Outside, Green. The feed to Irving, stolen by Thompson. Here's Morant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's a 6-point Vancouver lead.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got 41.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And that one drops.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Here's Irving. No good on that one. Vancouver leading by 6. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Irving drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 43 points.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Passes it to Middleton. He feeds it to Drummond. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself and done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
And this is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 45 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
The pass to Thompson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And Vancouver leads by 8.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Morant kicks to Middleton. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Cauley Stein makes it off the glass. And now a 10-point Vancouver lead.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Thompson with it. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Thompson is double. To the paint, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Ingram. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
Ingram, no good on the free throw. To the middle, here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's now 22 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
From 15 feet away, Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Thompson. Middleton against Ingram. Down low. That shot off. Gordon with the defensive effort. And 57% in this fourth quarter. Bogdanovic passes to Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And that's an intentional foul. A basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Drummond dishes to Morant. Kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Drummond.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Thompson outside. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking to the defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.